Ebro in the Morning. This is interesting. We don't do this too often here. 97 minutes commercial free. Just gave away $500,000 in your hand when you heard 2 ASAP Ferg records back to back. You paid here. 711 4 and 7 is your chance. Maryann DiMarco Hall is her name. I was specifically told, because I have an issue with remembering people's names, that you want all 3 names: Maryann, DiMarco, and Hall, not just Maryann and not Maryann Hall. It's Maryann
it all
DiMarco
works.
Hall.
It's all Maryann DiMarco. It's fine with me.
Oh, you just go Maryann DiMarco on the book.
That's
so
okay. That's cool.
In fact, Ebro, you still got it wrong. She just is fine with Maryann
That's
DiMarco.
all right.
I did what you told me to do.
Sorry. And you actually have a book signing today.
I do, in Huntington, the book review.
Maryann, what is it that you do, and what is your book about?
I am a psychic medium, spiritual intuitive, and my book is about, so I speak with people that have passed, spirits, guides on the other side, angels, loved ones.
Long
all
distance
that
on
fun
that is
stuff.
crazy.
That's very long distance.
Sorry.
All right, Ebro. We're over 2.
Horizon sponsorship or
No,
something
no,
on that?
no,
On that
no, no.
communication? No.
How did you realize that you had this ability?
I've known it since I was a little girl. I was seeing things and hearing things when I was little, and I just thought it was normal. I thought everybody saw their past grandmother standing next to them, giving them some advice. And I didn't think it was unusual. My mom didn't tell me not to think that way. She kind of encouraged it because she was a big spiritualist growing up and still is. And so I just went with it, and I used it throughout my life, and it wasn't until later in my life when I realized that I was able to kind of receive messages for other people, not just myself, and then give those messages over and help people out.
So psychic are usually people obviously can predict or see the future is what it is?
Yeah, I mean, we see like life path sort of stuff. I mean, that's how I see things. Different psychics have different styles.
Okay.
I kind of like to see life path, how you can improve yourself.
But is that your
roadblocks.
choice, how you want to see it?
Yeah,
Or
that's my
Is that the
choice.
psychic's choice, how they want to?
I think it is. I feel like you can set boundaries on how you want to use your gift. And so I rather really help people. I like people to navigate their lives. So if you're looking for me for that concrete answer, you might not get a concrete answer. What you're going to get is really great guidance on how you can figure out your life on your own by using your spiritual team and your angels and your guides and all that on the other side.
So that's what you're big on, is the guides, finding people spiritual guides, the people that are on the other side that are looking out for you.
Well, I think
Yeah.
for the audience, I wanted to, because now you have not all psychics are also mediums.
That's right.
So
That's
you
right.
have 2 talents.
I do. I'm lucky enough to be able to speak with your loved ones that have passed over as well. And so they come forward all the time, loving, beautiful messages from loved ones. And it's so comforting. It's comforting for me as a medium just to know that they're there for us.
What's
you know?
really over there, though? Like, is it as nice as people say?
I mean, I think so. They kind of show me still doing work, to help the universe and
Okay.
help us live positive lives. And
But they seem relaxed.
they seem relaxed.
Less
they
stress
seem
over
very
there.
Nicer
chill.
than the construction. On the other side, is it nicer than the construction we have in the hallways here?
I don't
97?
know. That's some fine construction you've got going on.
Do they
there,
have
so.
potholes on the other side?
It might be, but
what's winter
listen,
like on
I'm
the
sure
other
there's
side? Like,
workers
is it
on the other
cold?
side. Yeah, I can take care of it. It's beautiful.
I always wonder, is that something that runs in your family? Like, have you dug deep and found other psychics in your family?
Yeah, my mom was very intuitive, still is. Her mom, my great-grandmother. And I just found out, I just reconnected with some cousins on that side, and one of them's a psychic. She does readings. I had no idea. So my mother's side of the family is all very intuitive.
Wait, you connected with her, she's on the other side?
No. We just got in touch.
Oh, another side of the family.
Yeah.
Not the other
Yeah,
side
you
of
gotta be
not
more.
yet.
Mary,
When you said the other side, we never
There's
know.
so many sides with you. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta know. The other side of the country, the other side of the universe. We don't know. So what are we doing today, Rosenberg?
Well, I think we should play some music.
All right.
And then I think we should come back and did you want to do a reading on me? How do you want to do this?
I'll just get a vibe for the room. Yeah, whatever you guys
we can
want.
just get a vibe for the room.
What about a quick who's in here?
a quick who's in the room?
In the room, because there's a lot is happening in this room.
Well, there's a ghost of a lot of careers in here too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like Wendy Williams, a little piece of her pride is floating around in here. Miss Jones is in here as well.
Some angry artists have left some real bad stuff.
So why don't we come back and I guess you could just feel out the room and tell us all stuff.
That sounds great.
Maryann DiMarco, who's got a book, and you can go meet her where?
At the book review in Huntington on Long Island.
Okay.
Her book is called Believe, Ask, Act, Divine Steps to Raise Your Intuition, Create Change, and Discover Happiness. Maryann DiMarco.
Before we get into you reading the room and the spirits that are left, the spirits of Hot 97.
That's right.
Years past.
Yes.
Right? Before we do that, do you believe that all humans have the abilities you have? We just haven't tapped into them.
Absolutely. That's why I wrote the book. I wanted to empower people because it's time for us to kind of all wake up. There's so much going on in the world, a lot of negativity, a lot of heaviness. And so this is a great way to kind of wake up, get in touch with your own intuition, tune into your own guides, and navigate your life. And that's theme after theme after theme of sitting with people. That's
Who's
what
the
you
most evil, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton?
that's a toss-up.
They're both evil.
No, I don't see it like that.
How do you see it?
I see it as kind of just hoping and asking your guides, asking the universe to just have an outcome for the good of all concerned.
No, but like
Keep it
standing next to
positive.
Donald Trump, Satan's not right there.
I don't
Or
think so.
standing next to Hillary Clinton, Satan's not
I
like,
can't
here, say
claim to
this.
have seen anything like that.
You think she's going to sabotage her business right now by losing half the audience, 40%?
Well, but I mean, if you see Satan standing next to Donald
Well, but
Trump, tell us.
but do
Like,
we-
yo,
do- but
put
do
us in
we-
the game.
Do we really need, no disrespect, do we really need her to tell us that Donald Trump is evil?
Some people do.
Okay, well, I've already been convinced that I didn't even need her help. I figured it out on my own.
See,
All right, so Maryann
that's exactly
DiMarco.
it.
Yeah.
Let's what do we do? Do we hold
Nothing.
hands?
You guys just you don't have to hold hands. We don't need to light candles.
We don't.
My crystal ball's
we
not
don't-
here. We don't need
our
any of
eyes
that.
don't roll back in our heads.
No.
Will you just let her do her job? Stop making everything a joke, man.
I'm
Sometimes
trying
you
to
gotta-
understand,
No,
man.
you get uncomfortable and then you're not able to handle the moment. Let the moment be. Shawnee, we guide him. This is what you do.
Hold my hand, Shawnee.
Just be easy.
Johnny, hold
It's
my
no
hand.
holding of
be
hands.
easy.
Just relax.
Woosah.
You won't hold my hand?
Okay,
No.
so just by scanning the room and everybody that's in here, like, what do you feel or what do you see in any of us right away?
Well, I was saying to you before we came back is that I see a lot of intuitive ability in you, and you kind of let it lie dormant. So you always have to make sure that you're pushing that fear away. Fear, doubt, second guessing can always get the best of us. So I want you to really start tapping into kind of your gut instinct that you know you're a second guesser, and so that sometimes will impede our growth and stop us from moving forward. Relationships, even with friends, relationships, not just with lovers. You want to make sure that you're always using your gut instinct. I love family around you as well. I have someone who stands on your father's side of the family. Grandmother figure wants to come forward on father's side of the family. Great grandmother. Grandmother's still here living?
No.
So she's passed as well?
Yeah.
So both of them going to come forward. Talking about your dad here living, correct?
Yes.
And who's the hard C or K sounding name is being significant as well on that side. They're also first, middle, or last name. And they're also talking about the month of November as being significant as well. So birthday, anniversary of passing, or something significant happened in that month.
Whose?
Well, her
my
birthday's
birthday,
November 4th.
November.
Okay, so please know then
Could be on
grandparent
Wikipedia,
on the
let me
other
see.
side acknowledging you as well here, okay? They're also pushing you forward, kind of ripping off the rearview mirror, asking you to not look in the past anymore. They're telling me the past 2 years for you, little stuck in the mud, so we want to make sure that you're getting your way out of there. You're climbing up, though. I like what I see. You've got like a nice 180 happening. So keep going with that vibe.
Okay. I
Make
just got
sense?
so nervous. I feel like throwing up.
You know Spanish people get very, this stuff will tap in right away.
Umbrella.
Because a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
know.
the stuff that she says, I've already had these conversations with my mother, and people have said this to me before.
Yeah, it's a good confirmation to hear it. And you always want to go with that, because when you have those confirmation, you have those conversations, and then you hear somebody saying it to you again and again and again, that's your guides. That's the theme that they try and give you. They put those symbols in front of you, and they want you to pay attention. And when you don't pay attention, they're going to keep knocking on your door with the same signs.
All right, who's up next? Maryann DiMarco. She's got the book. What's the book called?
The book is called Believe, Ask, Act.
She is a medium and a psychic, and she's reading the room. You haven't told us what spirits are in the actual room, though.
Ebro, stop but you're getting distracted. Remember you to go to someone else next.
So we don't want to know if Wendy Williams'
Commentate.
career is still in the room. We don't.
Is Wendy Williams' original body part still here? Okay, sorry.
Stop.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Maryann.
That's a lot of tapping into. I don't think
Yeah.
I can handle that. So I want to kind of go over in here.
You're looking at Scotty
Yes.
Beam and Marissa
I'm going to
Mendez.
say Marissa.
Okay, Marissa Mendez. Grab a mic, Marissa.
As much as I can grab it. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So when I'm looking at you, first of all, you have a lot of grounding work that I kind of want you to do.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about doing like yoga or meditation, anything that gets
Meditation,
you
I've
into...
been talking about that a lot lately.
Okay,
but I
so
need
if
to
you're
do that.
talking about it, please remember, spirit comes in your own voice. Those are your guides, kind of like reminding you need to start to get grounded and get in touch with your spirituality. You've lost faith a little bit for me in the past year or so, actually year and a half. So it's gone on a little too long. And so spirit's trying to kind of knock on your door and get you to start paying attention. I want to go over to mother's side of the family as well. Okay, so I have mother figure standing. I'm going to ask her to come forward. Do you understand that? Okay, she talks about the R or AR sounding name as being significant as well, first, middle, or last. She also talks about the month of September as being significant as well. Okay, so please know mom coming in, offering you lots of love. She says, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Don't ever forget that. You're not talking to her enough though. So please talk to her, because don't be afraid of the response. Okay? She's very apologetic as she comes through as well. Probably feelings of being gypped, not having enough time with her, all of that kind of stuff. Do you understand that? She's encouraging you to travel as well. Okay? So she puts the bucket list up. And I like you going to interesting places. I like different kinds of places.
Oh,
for
that's
you.
for sure.
Okay?
Like Houston.
Well, no, she needs to go different from those places. Yeah, she's already done those.
Make it unique. Do your bucket list. You have a beautiful imagination. You should be writing more as well. Okay? A personal writing as well. You need to start journaling and journal to your mom. It's a great way to kind of connect to spirit and feel her around you. Dad's still living, correct? Putting lots of white light and healing into Dad as well. Working on communication between the two of you.
And don't worry about Dad finding the new journal like he found the old journal.
Yeah, you need a secret journal and then your journal now. Okay. But write to Mom because it's a wonderful way to feel.
My mom.
It's
grandmom.
Yeah,
It's a wonderful way to feel
mom.
connected. I want you to know though, she owns mother role.
Yeah, no, she helped raise me.
Okay,
so,
because she
yeah.
does not own grandmother role. She lowers herself. Just so you guys know, I see it like a family tree.
I lived with
You know,
her,
like that.
so
So yeah, she's all about your progress. Are you in a relationship right now?
not even close to one.
I actually am glad you're not in a relationship. You've learned a lot of lessons when it comes to relationships, and this is a time for you to own your independence. You've had a lot of people clipping your wings, and that is just not going to happen anymore. You need somebody who's going to help you rise and fly, not somebody who's going to try and keep you grounded and, not doing your thing.
Scotty Beam, you up next.
Yeah. Yep. Hi.
Why you scared? Why you scared?
Don't be nervous.
I have a lot of dead relatives, so.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
Your mother's going to walk in first, okay? So she's going to rule the roost because that would kind of be her style anyway. Do you understand that? And she's kind of corralling everybody in and says, she's like the matriarch, so how else would it be? I also have a father figure who stands on the other side for you as well. Do you understand that? Dad's dad is passed? Okay, so uncle or father figure on the other side, okay, who stands dad's side, so I see them like a family tree, so that would be like an elder of yours. They also talk about the month of November as being significant as well, so birthday, anniversary of a passing. I actually want to go there psychically for you, okay? Because your grandmother is pulling me into kind of like the end of November. She's also talking about move and change taking place as well, so I don't know if you're thinking about moving or doing things around the house, but I've got move and change coming up for you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And she's saying to go for it. She says you're kind of dragging your feet a little bit on it. Okay. She says this is the year for you to dream big. You've been reminded about how to dream big. You've kind of forgotten. Make sense? And so this beautiful image of your grandmother is definitely pushing you along. She has tremendous faith.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's asking you to return back to some of that faith. Okay. You figured it out though. And that's a great thing. That's why I wrote that book, because of people like you who found themselves stagnant, didn't know what they wanted to do. You kind of chasing your tail, causing depression, your anxiety, all that stuff. And then you get yourself out of it by returning to that faith, getting the belief system. Please know your grandmother's been helping you on the other side. I love Archangel Michael for you too. There's something about strong protection that I like around you. Makes you feel safe.
Yeah.
So bring him in all the time when you've got that worry, that concern. It plays on you.
Who's Archangel Michael?
He's like a higher guide, just an image of a guide that I get for somebody that you can call upon for protection. So separate from our family members, we have these guides.
Right.
And so I called it the universal team. And so you're not alone.
Oh, it's a squad.
It's a little squad. It's like your
Squad
posse.
goals.
Yeah. And so you use them to kind of help navigate. And in the book, I teach you how to connect to them and use them to get through your life.
What do you
I
see
know
for?
you're not
What
alone.
do you see anything for Ebro? Anything around old man Ebro?
I actually do. You're very spiritual on your own level. You're a deep, pensive thinker, is what they're telling me as
True.
well. I kind of want you to get into sort of balancing yourself a little bit more, really getting in touch with opening your mind. You're very visionary. And so when you start to see these images, I really want you to expand. I want you to ask where they're coming from because you have a lot of intuition and gut instinct. I just feel like you second guess sometimes, and then you have a tendency to be pushed, you push it right away. That's it. And then it gives other people the impression that you can just put a wall up, but that's not really it. It's kind of like fear getting in the way of what you can see. You've seen a lot in your life. 3, 4, 5 years old feels really gritty to me. And so some of that really, that keeps an impression, you understand? And so you want to go back there. You want to revisit that sometimes, not to live in it, just to learn from it and then utilize that now. I like how you can kind of regress back and go back and rethink but bring it to the now to learn from it, not to linger in it. Makes sense?
Absolutely.
Good.
3, 4, 5 was gritty. Gritty time.
That was definitely a gritty time. Is that true?
time.
I believe that was
Absolutely.
true. Your
That was-
parents were a disaster.
Well, I was born. My dad was in jail. Like, all of that. Parents getting divorced, mom getting her hands put on, split up. You know, parents, FBI was a missing child for a while. That stuff.
Yeah, it's hard. And so you can, it's easy for us to kind of go back in those moments and let that be what we're made up of. We're all made up of our environment, but it's our power within us to have the power to change all of that. And you certainly know how to tap in and do that. Just don't let that wall up. Because that's when you get yourself into a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, that's the trust part where,
Yeah.
when you put a wall up because you don't feel like people can handle the information.
Right.
You don't feel like people can handle your past because you're watching them struggle with the current.
That's right.
So you don't want to burden them with your own past because it may screw up their own reality.
Remember the relatability, though. So when you're placed in front of people and in their lives and you have the experience that you have, and then you've got people coming to you with their issues, their deep problems, it's nice to have somebody as a sounding board who can say, yeah, I get you. I know what's going on.
Right.
And so use that. It's a gift you have. And so you went through that because you're able to offer that gift to others. That's why you have this forum.
Maryann, if people want to actually get a reading from you, they could go to MaryanNTheMedium.com.
They absolutely can. Yep.
MaryanN themedium.com.
Oh, Rosemary, you think you're just getting off?
Oh, you can get.
You was about to wrap this up?
No, you can read me. Feel free. read away. I just don't want to make her overwork.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, you brought her in here.
Well, yeah, I thought she'd be great for the show, but I'm happy to.
But not for yourself.
No, I'm happy to. I don't care. I fear nothing. I fear no man.
He's an open book.
I fear no doorman.
All right, so read Rosenberg.
Let's see.
I kind of want to go to your father's side of the family for you, okay? I want to bring in father figure on the other side. So dad's dad is passed, correct? Your dad's still here living? Okay, so
Very much so.
lots of direction going on with your dad. Yeah, lots of change going on with your father, too. He's got a lot of decision making coming up from now until December as well. I kind of want to keep him grounded a little bit. He has a tendency to get a little ahead of himself, okay? And so I hope he slows down his pace a little bit just to kind of come into this decision making. You yourself have a lot of change going on as well within the next couple of months. And I want to go up to your mother's side of the family, too. Are you thinking about moving or making a change as well?
We just moved.
Okay, good. That was a really positive, smart move.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah.
I love our place. I'm hopeful about it.
I like the space. It's clean. It's got like a great air about it. And so
Very clean. He's right. Fantastic.
Clean, crisp.
I mean, like, there's nobody in there.
Oh, got it. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's interesting.
It's a
Okay.
good spiritually clean space.
Okay. That's good because someone just died in there. Literally like a year and a half ago, I think someone
So
died.
it's purposeful then that would tell me that. So there's no one lingering.
All
so
right,
that's
good.
a nice thing.
No linga.
Nobody's around lingering.
All right, good. I want no linga 100%.
They're also telling me you've learned about your own words too, and turning a positive phrase. So I like how you're starting to manifest positivity in your own life and really for others. You're a little bit more careful on your words, just in the fact that you like to have a positive outcome at the end. So you can give people a good zinger, but I love how you finish it off with some healthy, good vibes. Keep
Oh,
doing
she
that.
listens to the show.
It sounds like you know me very well.
It's good stuff. Keep tapping in kind of to that sort of intuition. You have crazy dreams as well, is
Oh, I
what
do
they're
have-
telling me is too. So
Yes, how'd you know that? That's very right. I have the.
They told her.
I might
the
be
squad.
psychic.
Oh, they did because my wife always makes fun of me because like I dream like a little kid. Like I always have very active dreams.
Yeah, you have you're very wide open when you go to sleep, So when I say that, it means like your mind, your consciousness is very wide open to the other side. You've never been visited at night and things like that by energy on the other side, tapped?
Not that I know of. I've had people who've appeared in my dreams, but I don't think I've ever felt like anything was happening that was like, I don't know, supernatural, or like people were near me in real life, I don't think.
So that would be like a visit. So to me, when I feel that kind of reality, that person's standing next to me and you're having those types of dreams, that's a visit. And it's not just a regular dream. Those are definitely visits from spirit while you're sleeping. Great way to communicate with them.
Maryann DiMarco, you should connect with her. What's the site? Didn't you guys give out?
MaryanNTheMedium.com.
And can people schedule an appointment?
They can, yep. Just
You pick
email
up the
me.
phone with
I do
everyone?
not. You can email me is the best way.
Got it.
And then you get put on the list.
There it is. Maryann DiMarco, it was a pleasure meeting you. Is there any words you want to leave us with as a team? Read the team, the unit, the family.
I am going to actually leave you with some good words. You guys have a great forum. You're communicating with so many people. Just keep it on a high vibration. Keep it positive. I think the world needs that right now.
Simple. Sean.
And whatever squad this is, can you deal with? Can you have them talk to Nielsen and keep our ratings high?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Whatever that is.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Tell the
anyone in the
squad to
squad-
move around and visit some people.
Or
if
get
you
a
will.
personal
I'll see what I
on
can
our
do.
Can they get a ppm meter themselves? No, I can't say that.